1994 D Washington quarter is one of the most interesting modern coins hiding in plain sight, and today we are going to explore why some collectors believe certain rare examples could be worth an unbelievable $1.3 million. Most people see this coin every day and never think twice about it, but hidden among millions of ordinary quarters are few rare treasures that could change someone's life forever. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The coin was originally meant to be a one-year commemorative design, but it became so popular that the United States Mint decided to keep it in circulation permanently. The portrait of George Washington on the front was designed by sculptor John Flanagan, and over the decades this coin became one of the most recognized pieces of American currency. In 1994 the Denver Mint struck more than 880 million Washington quarters. These coins carry the D Mint mark, which appears on the obverse side of the coin near Washington's ponytail. Because so many were produced, most 1994 D quarters are only worth face value today. But collectors know that certain rare versions can be worth much more than 25 cents. The value of a 1994 D quarter depends on several important factors, including condition, rarity, mint errors, and collector demand. A heavily circulated coin that has been used for years will usually only be worth a quarter, but if the coin is found in uncirculated condition with sharp details, brilliant luster, and almost no scratches, it can sell for much higher prices. Some high-grade 1994 D quarters certified by professional grading companies have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Coins graded at the very top levels are extremely difficult to find because even tiny marks or imperfections can lower the grade. Collectors compete fiercely for coins in near-perfect condition, and this competition can drive prices incredibly high. Now let's talk about the rare mint errors that make this coin truly exciting. Error coins are mistakes created during the minting process, and these unusual coins are highly sought after by collectors. One famous error is the double die variety. This happens when the design is accidentally impressed twice at slightly different angles during production. On a double die quarter you may notice extra thickness or shadow, like doubling on the letters or numbers. Words like Liberty and In God We Trust may appear blurry or doubled. Strong double die examples can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition. Another valuable error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the blank coin plankett is not perfectly positioned during striking. Part of the design may be missing while a blank crescent-shaped area appears on the coin. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable the coin can become. Some off-center quarters have sold for hundreds of dollars to serious collectors. Collectors also search for broad strike errors, clipped plankets, and coins struck on the wrong metal. A wrong plankett error happens when a quarter design is accidentally struck onto a blank intended for another coin denomination. These mistakes are extremely rare and can command enormous prices at auction because of their uniqueness. There are also die crack errors where raised lines appear across the coin because the minting die became damaged. Some 1994 D quarters may also show missing clad layers, causing unusual coloring or lighter weight. These strange-looking coins often attract attention from collectors searching for rare modern errors. So where does the $1.3 million story come from? In the coin collecting world, extraordinary values are usually connected to one-of-a-kind discoveries. A coin could potentially reach that level if it combines several factors such as an extremely rare mint error, perfect condition, historical significance, and strong collector demand. While most 1994 D quarters are not worth millions, the possibility of discovering an exceptional example keeps collectors searching through pocket change every single day. If you think you may have a valuable 1994 D quarter, there are several things you should check immediately. First, examine the coin carefully under bright light or magnification. Look closely for doubling, unusual surfaces, missing layers, strange colors, or misaligned designs. Small details can make a huge difference in value. Next, check the edge and overall weight of the coin. A normal Washington quarter should weigh approximately 5.67 grams. If your coin weighs significantly more or less, it could indicate an unusual mint error or wrong blanket strike. You should also avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce collector value dramatically. Many beginners make the mistake of polishing old coins, but serious collectors prefer coins with original untouched surfaces. If your coin appears unusual, consider sending it to a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These companies authenticate, grade and encapsulate coins in protective holders. Certified coins are trusted by collectors and often sell for much higher prices than raw coins. One reason coin collecting remains so exciting is because valuable discoveries still happen today. People have found rare era coins in bank rolls, piggy banks, inherited collections, and even ordinary pocket change. The next valuable quarter could already be sitting unnoticed on a drawer or coin jar somewhere. The 1994 Washington quarter reminds us that even common everyday coins can hide extraordinary stories and surprising value. While most are only worth 25 cents, a rare error or flawless example could be worth a small fortune. That mystery and excitement is exactly what keeps millions of collectors searching through coins every year. So before you spend your next quarter, take a closer look, because you might be holding a hidden treasure worth far more than anyone could imagine. This video we are talking about the 1995 Washington quarter dollar coin and why some people believe certain rare examples could be worth a fortune. Most 1995 quarters are only worth 25 cents, but a few rare era coins in perfect condition coins have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Some online claims talk about values reaching $1.5 million, but those prices would only apply to an extremely unique coin with a one-of-a-kind mint error and certified rarity. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Coin value checker.com +2. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington. The design was created by John Flanagan and became one of the most famous coins in American history. In 1995, the Denver Mint produced more than 1.1 billion Washington quarters, with the D Mint mark located on the front of the coin near George Washington's ponytail. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. USA Coin Book +1. Now here is where things get interesting. Even though billions were made, collectors are always searching for rare errors and high-grade examples. A normal circulated 1995 quarter is usually only worth face value, but if the coin is in mint state condition with sharp details and almost no scratches, the value can jump to $15 or more. Some certified high-grade examples have sold for hundreds and even over $1,000 at auction. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 rarest.org +1. One of the most valuable things to look for is a mint error. Error coins happen during the striking process at the mint, and collectors love these mistakes because they are rare and unusual. A double die error can show extra thickness or doubling on letters like Liberty or In God We Trust. These coins can sell for $50 to several $100s depending on condition. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Beneverse +2. Another important error is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned during striking. Part of the design may be missing while blank metal shows on one side. The stronger the off-center error, the more valuable the coin can become. Some examples have sold for hundreds of dollars. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Beneverse +1 collectors also search for wrong plankett errors. This is when a quarter is accidentally struck on a blank meant for another coin. These rare mistakes can sometimes sell for thousands of dollars because they are extremely hard to find. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 coin identifier +1. There are also broad strike errors, missing cloud layer errors, and dramatic die cracks that can increase the value of a 1995D quarter. Some coins appear copper-colored because part of the outer layer is missing. Others may have unusual shapes or distorted rims. Serious collectors pay attention to every small detail. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Reddit +1. But here is the truth many people need to hear. Not every 1995D quarter is rare. Social media and online videos sometimes exaggerate coin values and make ordinary coins seem worth millions. Most quarters found in pocket change are still only worth 25 cents unless they have a verified error or exceptional condition. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Reddit +1. If you think you found a valuable 1995D Washington quarter, the first thing to do is inspect it carefully under magnification. Look for doubling, unusual colors, off-center designs, missing layers, or strange lettering. Next, check the weight because genuine error coins often weigh differently from normal coins. A standard quarter should weigh about 5.67 grams. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 USA coin book +1. After that, consider sending the coin to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. Professional grading can confirm authenticity and help determine the true market value of the coin. Serious collectors usually only pay top dollar for certified coins. The 1995D Washington quarter may seem common at first glance, but hidden among billions of coins could be a rare treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether it is a double die off-center strike or another incredible mint error, one lucky coin could turn ordinary pocket change into a collector's dream. Always check your spare change because the next valuable coin could already be sitting in your pocket. 1979, millions of Americans carried a simple Washington quarter in their pockets without realizing that one day some of these coins would become hidden treasures worth thousands of dollars. But could a 1979D Washington quarter really be worth $1.2 million? Today we are diving deep into the history, rarest, shocking auction prices, and the truth behind one of the most talked about coins in American coin collecting. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin became one of the most recognized pieces of American currency. By 1979, the United States Mint had already produced Washington quarters for nearly 5 decades, and the Denver Mint created almost 490 million of the 1979D quarters. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Cointrackers.com +1. At first glance, the 1979D quarter looks completely ordinary. On the front, you see George Washington facing left with the word Liberty above his head. On the back, there is the famous eagle design holding arrows and olive branches. The small D mint mark next to Washington's ponytail tells collectors the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Most 1979D quarters are only worth face value today. If you pull one from your pocket change, it is usually worth just 25 cents. Even many uncirculated examples only sell for a few dollars. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Cointrackers.com +1. But here is where the story becomes exciting. Some rare 1979D quarters contain minting errors or survive in extremely high grades, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. Experts search for coins with double strikes, off-center errors, broad strikes, filled mint marks, struck through grease errors, or dramatic die cracks. These unusual mistakes happened during the minting process and transformed ordinary quarters into collector prizes. rarest inverted question mark 1/2 coin value checker.com +2 One of the most valuable examples ever discovered was a nearly flawless mint state coin graded at an elite level. High-grade examples are extremely rare because most quarters entered circulation immediately and became damaged over time. A pristine 1979 D quarter with exceptional luster and almost perfect surfaces can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Some reports show top-grade examples bringing more than $6,000. rarest inverted question mark 1/2 coins value. Now let's talk about the $1 million rumor. Many viral videos and online posts claim that a 1979 D Washington quarter sold for $1.2 million. The truth is that no verified public auction record currently confirms a 1979 D quarter selling for that amount. Most experts believe these stories are exaggerated or based on confusion with other ultra-rare American coins. However, collectors know that unique error coins with extraordinary characteristics can sometimes bring unbelievable prices if they are one of a kind. That means your quarter probably is not worth $1.2 million, but it still could be worth far more than face value if it has a rare error or exceptional condition. Here is what you should look for on a 1979 D quarter. First, check the mint mark. A strange or filled D mint mark may attract collector interest. Second, inspect the lettering and date carefully. If the design appears doubled or blurry, you could have a double die error. Third, examine the edge of the coin. A broad strike error can create a wider coin with missing reeds around the edge. Fourth, search for off-center strikes where part of the design is missing because the coin was not aligned properly during minting. And finally, pay attention to condition. Coins with sharp details, no scratches, strong shine, and original mint luster are always worth more. Coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC can professionally authenticate and grade valuable coins. A high grade from one of these companies can dramatically increase a coin's value in the marketplace. Interestingly, the 1979 quarter also marks an important moment in American coin history. It was the last year before Philadelphia quarters began carrying the P mint mark in 1980. That small historical detail makes the 1979 series especially interesting to collectors today. rarest inverted question mark 1/2 coin value checker.com +1 online coin communities are filled with stories of people discovering valuable quarters in old jars, bank rolls, and pocket change. Some collectors even found proof quarters and rare mint errors hidden in circulation decades after they were minted. rarest inverted question mark 1/2 Reddit +1 So before you spend that old quarter sitting in your drawer, take a closer look. The next valuable coin discovery could already be in your hands. And who knows, maybe one day a truly unique 1979 D Washington quarter will break records and shock the coin collecting world forever. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries, hidden treasure stories, and valuable pocket change secrets.